Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the season 4 finale of the Gems and Cocktails live podcast. I am your host, Brad Brock, and what a whirlwind season it's been. 16 episodes we've done this season. Can you guys believe that? 16 episodes.
Didn't feel more than 15, man.
It sounds about right. I think all of you have collectively missed at least one show.
Except for you, Brad.
Except for me.
Overachiever.
That's not even true. We did cancel a show because I was sick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so much has happened this season. You guys, over the last few months, we've completed viral challenges, like the tortilla slap, the one chip challenge, Derek's favorite. We've had some great musical guests, like you just heard in the countdown, Ricky Bolufay, Mike LuBeck, and John McDonald. We stole an entire game show and brought it to life here in the lounge. That, of course, was the match game.
Fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. We've done a scotch tasting. Did you guys ever think you'd do that? We learned about Sammy Hagar's beach bar cocktails. We hung out with the boys from Hop Life Brewing. We've been shocked a lot. We celebrated a birthday in a hurricane. We sang our fair share of Ein Prositz. And we finally found out what was in Derek's box during our Halloween spooktacular.
You only found out some of what's in there.
Some of it. You guys, that's a lot. And I'm so glad that you were along for the ride. I truly thank all of you that have tuned in live with us to be part of the show. And, of course, to those of you that watched it later or listened from your favorite podcast platforms. Thank you for coming along for the ride. It's really special. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on social media, because this isn't just because the season's ending doesn't mean our shenanigans get to end. So you can still follow along with all the things that we do on the break. A gigantic, massive thank you to the Destruction Crew. Of course, the lovely Jordan Taylor, the bad bitch Elly Brock, and the master of disaster, Mr. Derek Zugel. Yes, you guys have made this a season to remember, and I love you so much. In addition just to content, you guys, we made some technological advancements this season. We got some new lighting. The ring lights are very brand new here, but we had some moving lights and mood lighting and all that thing. We discovered the wireless mobile camera. That's been really fun. And of course, we developed a new website at jncpodcast.com. So we hope that you visit there and see all the things that we have to offer there. There's so much more to come in season 5. And we're going to talk about all that's in store. But first, I'm going to have Derek run and grab the shots of the week out of the fridge. There's also a Sprite in there. Grab that Sprite, too, because we're going to top off those shots with that Sprite. So, here we go. Yes, because we all know that you want to forget. This shot is called the Mind Eraser, and it's actually a pretty simple shot to make. It's 1 part Kimura. We use Kimura, but it's a 1 part coffee liqueur, however you'd like it. Some people prefer Kahlua. I don't.
Kalua's for quitters.
It's 1 part vodka and one part Sprite. You put it all together and you shoot it. And then all memories completely gone, just wiped out.
Just like that.
That's
this is
right.
a lot of drink.
It is a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Derek is topping off everybody's shot here. It's hardcore. There's a lot going on in there.
I'm not gonna take this as a shot.
I'm not gonna lie. I free poured it mostly.
It looks like it.
So
it shows. Yeah.
Listen, you guys, for you here in the lounge, thank you so much for coming out and being a part of this each week. It's the most fun that I get to have, really. And I love getting to hang out with you guys. And all of you tuning in, thank you for being a part of it. You didn't even have to be, but we're so glad that you are. Cheers to season 4. Salute.
Cheerio.
Ein Prosit.
That's tasty.
That is delicious.
I
I'm gonna
hate
sip on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Did
sorry.
you just say you hate coffee?
I hate the taste of coffee.
I'm sorry.
Who
I didn't tell
are
you it was
you?
coffee.
No, you did. I heard it.
Oh, so you were fully aware.
Oh, that's delish.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I took
That's
it down.
dangerous.
That's why I took it down on one, bro.
I didn't
Good job.
think that that the coffee and the Sprite were going to work, but it did. And both of those things completely canceled out the tons of
See?
vodka I put in
Yeah.
there.
Delicious. Kind of tastes like a Tootsie Roll.
It was nice.
It just tastes
Coffee
like
Tootsie
cold
Roll.
brew coffee, like
Yeah.
black cold brew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
agree.
mind eraser. Well, this is gonna
Oh,
be.
you
We might
taste
have to do that again.
Yes.
We might do that again on a break.
Except for we can't remember anything.
Can't remember the recipe.
Who are you people?
Do you remember how to make it?
Listen, guys, when the new season kicks off in December, you can join us each week, of course, for our Shot of the Week by visiting jncpodcast.com and following the Shot of the Week link there to see what we're planning. And you can get everything that you need delivered to your door from our friends at Drizzly. Oh,
I
nice.
think Jordan got the thumbnail for this episode just
Oh,
a few minutes
did
ago.
she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
Oh, boy. Oh, and I had it on the whole screen.
No, you.
No, you had it. Oh, you
You
had
got
it.
her.
Sickle.
Oh, you had it, Poopsicle.
Oh, good. Great. Good deal. Well, all right, you guys. We're just gonna have a little panel chat here and catch up. As most of you know, we went to Fantasy Fest this year.
Winter?
Went what?
It
Winter?
did sound like he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Fantasy Fest this year, all except for Derek, because somebody had to hold down the fort at the Big D. And
Hey, yo.
In more than one
Who
way.
but
better
yes,
than Big D?
Elly and I, and Jordan and Steve the Bruce even went down. God rest him. In bed somewhere.
Yeah, he
Rest
didn't make
ye
it back.
merry
We lost him in
gentlemen.
battle.
He was a good trope.
But yeah, I had a blackout time. It was wonderful. You probably, if you follow us on social media, you saw some of the photos I put up there. I even captioned, "We didn't take a single photo. We scalped all these photos from everybody else."
Yeah, we did not do well. I even brought my selfie stick, and we
Yeah, we didn't touch it at all.
Yeah. Make that happen.
Didn't bring it out. Not one time.
don't even think I charged it, to be honest.
But it was a lot of fun, a lot of snafus, a lot of craziness, which we expect from these types of events. I lost my wireless microphone, the only casualty that we know of so far. But yeah, wild time. Have you guys recovered from Halloween / Fantasy Fest? We'll start with Jordan.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Sweet and simple.
How about you, Elly?
No, I'm still working on it.
Working on it. Derek, what about you?
Everything except for my hair has recuperated.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really impressed that you've even got like peach fuzz coming back. You had bicked your whole head, man.
I bicked my head on Sunday night again for Halloween. So this is
That's real fresh. Just a
Yeah.
few days fresh.
Dang.
yes,
All
sir.
right. You know, if I did that, it would
It would.
never ever grow back again. I would just be a shiny dome
Brad.
from here on out.
But interesting
You would look so
experiment.
much like Steve the Bruce.
Oh, what if you did shave it and you grew back more hair?
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's
How
how
would
it
we
ever
know?
works.
Unless we
I don't want
try.
to try it. Listen, I give myself a haircut like every 3 weeks, and I take delicate care.
Next Halloween, he's gonna dress up like a
not to
T-ball.
A broken condom, put a turtleneck on him.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Sorry, I had a shot.
I had a shot.
And you haven't even had the whole
I
thing.
didn't even finish it.
Complete mind eraser. Perfect. Well, good. We're gonna go around. I would like to know what your favorite moments. These two over here, I can't deal with them. They're just a bunch of
I'm hurting
knuckleheads.
myself up.
I want to go around. I want to talk about our favorite moments from season 4. There were so many, so I hope I let you guys. I know I only gave you like 2 minutes to think, but we'll start with Jordan. Jordan, what were your favorite moments from season 4?
Well, I really enjoyed the tortilla slapping episode.
The very first episode of the season.
Yeah, that was a banger.
All
That was a
downhill
good
from
time.
there.
Legit a banger.
Literal banger in the face, yeah. And I don't know. There were so many good parts. There were so many good times. The episode we didn't do when you were sick, that was a great one.
Oh,
I had a lot
wonderful.
of fun then. No, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, Match Game, obviously, because it's my favorite game show from childhood. So that was awesome.
Even though it was off the air before you were born, completely.
Correct. Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's good.
I like when we abuse each other, mentally and physically.
Jay in the comments is asking, did we ever play Password? And the answer is no, but we're going to talk about it in a little bit. So just put a pin in that.
Is yet to come.
Yes.
Du-du-du.
All right, Elly, what about you? What was your favorite moments of season 4?
Well, I was gonna say tortilla slap, but
It's good because that was a good moment.
I guess second would be Match Game. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, so exactly the same as Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, those were the best.
Yeah, when
ones.
we abuse each other.
Yeah.
I thought it was really hilarious, the tortilla slap, when you slapped me and I spit up, and then when I slapped you, you spit up.
Yeah.
You think it kind of would be the other way around, like the person, well, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
just
All
funny
I know
each
is that was
way.
the hardest I've laughed all year.
Yeah. And the slow-mo
good.
video was
slow-mo.
the primo.
It was good.
Yeah.
It really was.
Oh, nice.
Good
All right.
stuff. Good stuff.
What about you, Derek? What were your favorite season 4 moments?
Well, since how you said moments, that's plural. I can say more than one. I really loved when you guys reached into my box. It felt nice, and it was very fulfilling.
That was a fun gag.
The
I
fox
really
face.
enjoyed. Even though I want to to have another mind eraser to forget that ever happened. But that was you did good, kid.
Yep.
You did good.
That was brilliant.
I was trying to get you to face your fears, my brother.
And he did that. He
did.
caressed
He
his fears.
caressed it over and over again.
Over and over.
Now in Fantasy Fest, Steve the Bruce
I was just going to say this.
had a pirate hat on, and right in the center of the pirate hat was the goddamn fox face
The entire time.
Nice.
the whole time.
Nice.
Son of a
He
bitch.
should have wore it lower.
Or not.
No.
Brad can't see it up there.
So you're talking
All
like
right.
groin area.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys. Good night.
Right over the tatas. Eye level.
You do know that the tatas and groin are different, right, Jordan?
Didn't know shit.
Yeah, I don't know
Carry
Jon
on.
Snow.
Carry on, Derek.
Obviously, I loved Match Game. Match Game was a hoot and a half,
good.
to quote a good friend of mine. Learned a lot. Had some eye-opening experiences with my tarot card reading,
Oh,
and actually helped me make some choices in my life. So that was a
Good.
great time. Always enjoy the Bad Bitch Bible as well. There's just so many things that I enjoy about this show that I can't put into just a couple of moments. So I
love
guess
that.
the best part about the entire season being here with my 3 best friends.
Listen, man. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that I don't normally. We get hate mail sometimes. We get a lot of love mail, but sometimes we get some hate mail.
We're that cool.
Or
We
like,
get hate
I don't know.
Wow,
Or
we're
it's like-
that female.
I know,
Yeah.
but listen, it's not even hate mail. It's more like obscure, like intrigued mail, like asking what we're doing, kind of thing. So I got one email from a guy that was like, you guys have been doing this for 2 years. You only have so many followers. Why? Not to be mean is what he said. He said this as quote, not to be mean, but why do you still do it? And so I was like, oh, well, I need to respond to this, because the truth is I do it because how often do people get together on a weekly basis with their favorite people, as Derek just mentioned, and just get to fuck off
Yeah.
and play games and have fun in a controlled environment, and then get to share it with anybody that wants to come and be a part of it.
And forget about your actual problems for like 2 hours.
Yeah. That's why, and on top of
Everything's
that,
on hold.
I get to meet wonderful people in our local circle. I get to meet people in my same profession. I get to meet people that are not in my profession but are professionals. We have great guests. We get to make a lot of connections, and that is why we do this. If we had 2 followers forever, but I got to meet all the people and get to have the experiences and the fun that I get to have with you guys each week. That would be just fine for me. However, please subscribe because we
like and
subscribe. Follow us on social media. It'll all be really, really fun. But yeah, I'm going to have to agree. Of course, I'm biased to a lot of these shows because many of them are my brainchild. But I will say that Match Game was blown out of the water. I really thought that how it came together, and I'm a huge fan of Match Game. I really genuinely didn't know how it was gonna come off. It was a lot of planning, but I didn't know until all the pieces came together how it was gonna be. And I thought that it was really, really well done. And I thought the cast really did a great job. You guys were amazing.
Mr. Brock, I have a question.
I have an answer.
I have to call you Mr. Brock because you're in a suit coat now.
Yeah, but I'm wearing shorts.
Looking professional. Nobody knows that. Who is your favorite Match Game host? And I'll answer after you.
Gene Rayburn, 100%.
Wrong answer. There's so much better of a host.
Gene Rayburn.
Gene Rayburn is number 2.
I know where this is going.
Do you?
Who's your favorite?
I know
Brad
Derek so well.
Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
You son of a gun. You're a lovely man, Derek. Match Game was a huge highlight for me this season. I really enjoyed our guests. I really enjoyed hosting Ricky B. Bolufay. Now that I know how to say his name, I'm going to say it, scream it from the mountaintops. But was such a wonderful guest. It was a long time coming to have a chat with him. Getting to connect with Mike LuBeck, who is we've talked so many times. He's bailed me out of so many gigs and things over the years. It was great to get to meet him. It was great to reconnect with John McDonald and have Ringo back on the show. And, of course, all of our just hangout guests, like Joe Tierney, Sweet Butter Joe,
Hell yeah.
coming in clutch for Oktoberfest and on Halloween. Savannah was a great co-host. We had her roommate Danielle on.
For the first time ever, and was amazing.
Yeah.
She was so
Got
good.
the snake.
I mean, she did. She was
Yeah.
part of everything. She didn't shy away from stuff.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah.
I love that. Of course,
Trooper.
hanging out with the guys from Hop Life. That was a long time coming to find. They've been such a big supporter of our show and getting drunk, which is always helpful. But to have them on was really special. So we had a lot of really special moments. I could tell you all about it 1,000 times, but I put together a great montage that's coming up here in just a little bit for you guys to feast your eyes upon and reacquaint yourselves with all 16 episodes. But before I do that, I'd like to go back to the cast here and ask, what would you guys like to do next season? And I'll start with Elbel.
Elbel?
I kind of want to do like large scale Pictionary, like on one of those big boards where you like have to pull the big sheet.
Oh, I have that.
I want to do
board.
like Pictionary because I think last time we did Pictionary was really fun.
It was fun. I do. I bought the big board immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately after we did
Yeah.
Pictionary, so I have that. Okay.
I would love to do that.
I wholeheartedly agree, but I think we should wear the shot collars on our arms.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't
Always
think we
the-
should do that
always
because
the
I
shock
think we
collar.
all draw pretty terribly to
Okay,
begin
fuck the
with.
shot collar.
What if
I'll
we-
bring in my tens unit. It
Oh,
still
God.
makes your arm
Okay.
go. "No."
Or what if we just shock you every time?
Only if you're on my team.
Jeez.
Oh,
We can make this happen.
okay.
You know what's crazy? Pictionary wasn't even this season.
I know.
Isn't that wild? I feel like we just did that a week ago. It wasn't even in this season. 16 weeks max. I mean, at least. Anyway. Nice. Okay. Was that it, Ellie?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. What about you, Derek? What would you like to do next season?
Lots of games with punishments for the losers.
Perfect.
We're just gonna tie Derek up and drag him behind the van.
Okay.
But we still have all the insects that were purchased to eat for punishments. We've got nobody except for me enjoys the shot collar. Well, I think Elly's starting to enjoy the shot collar.
It's a nice like little
Now
neck
she's
massage
got-
sometimes.
You
I
crazy
fucking told
people.
you. I've been telling you this for how many seasons? But
Lord.
yeah, the games I think are freaking amazing.
I do love the games.
More of the. I think we should each take a turn of what's in our box. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably either my turn or Ellie's turn. Maybe we'll flip a coin for it. Do it this season.
I will be completely honest. I would be frightened of what Elly would put me through.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Have you been thinking?
I mean, I can think of some weird shit.
Perfect. Okay.
Great.
I'm scared and excited at the same time. It's kind
It
of
would be perfect.
you're telling me.
Oh god.
Just shove all of my cats into the box.
No
Great.
kitty litter.
This is
That's
a
all I-
wild cat.
Yeah, no kitty litter because Derek would like break out in hives.
just not
Derek would be in the
Link,
hospital.
because he
Oh yeah, no.
drools and nips.
Yeah.
All right.
Gets scary. We don't want the nippy.
What about you, Jordan?
I love the nippy.
The nippy.
What would you like
Not
to
the catnip.
would you like to do next season?
Well, I will tell you what I would not like to do,
That wasn't the
and
question.
that is field day. No, I'm just kidding.
I have one more thing
Well,
I
God,
would
you're
like to
taking,
do.
giving all the secrets away. We're not even talking about
I have
field
one
day.
more thing I would like to do. I want to see Jordan actually take the shot collar.
She's taken it a couple times.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, I've
on
done it
level
plenty of times.
one.
Every time you're not here, I've done it.
You're lying. I've watched every episode.
I think it would also be fun if we shot Brad with
Paintball.
a paintball
Or
gun.
airsoft.
Or airsoft. His choice.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who here has never been shot with a paintball or airsoft gun? Raise your hand.
I
Oh,
don't-
I've
I have a
definitely
little
been
brother.
shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at you, Brad. I've definitely been shot with airsoft
Oh,
many
what
times.
a dick.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
By me.
Oh.
Derek's holding on to some old
Unloaded.
baggage.
He
Derek's
unloaded.
holding on to some old
That
baggage.
is so rude.
All right, Jordan. Anything else that you'd like to do this season, other than desecrate my perfect body of a temple?
My
God.
perfect body.
Shave your head on air.
This is outrageous. I'm not asking you guys anything.
We need to exploit Brad in any way
Yeah,
possible.
Paul from Drums and Rubs said, "Wow, this went incredibly wrong for Brad." Thank you. My God.
He asked for it, Paul.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
You know what would be also fun?
Oh, what now?
No. Like, you know how when you go to like the wine classes and you paint a picture?
Yes, I love
We
that.
should do a field trip and do that and just get absolutely wasted
Yes.
and paint pictures.
Or what if we
Or the
did one?
pottery.
I mean, I guess it'd be more visual, but what if we did it blindfolded at home with one of those home videos and we all have to paint
Oh
a
yeah, we
photo?
could do something in here in the
See
studio
what
like
they
that.
look like.
Blindfolded? I love it.
Yeah.
That's
That would
hilarious.
be hilarious.
Watch an old Bob
Yeah.
Ross.
Or even just a shape, just draw a smile or, like a.
That would be fun. We could do that
cabin.
on the Pictionary board.
Yeah.
Blindfolded
God.
Pictionary.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're marinating. We're
We're
marinating.
mashing up here.
These are good. All right. If you guys out
You're
there
welcome.
have any suggestions or things that you'd like to see us do, please put them in the chats and comments. You can email us at jamsandcocktails@gmail.com. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your input as well. I guess for me,
Brad, what would you like to do next season?
what I'd like to do is I have a list of things that I'm going to talk about that I've already decided to do. Jaybird suggested Family Feud. That could be a fun one to do.
Yes.
Yep. Whoever our host is could just kiss all the girls right on the mouth.
I
Just
volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute.
That's how you get herpaganosyphilades. That's how you get that.
Yeah.
Or mono.
Yes.
And nobody wants it.
Cold sores.
All right. I've put together a montage of wonderful moments from this last season. So I suggest that you refresh your drinks and sit back, and we're going to take a little trip down memory lane. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about what you can expect next season. I've taken in these ideas as considerations, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that I already have planned that we'll do. But these are my favorite moments from season 4, and I certainly hope that you enjoy it. You guys, you're listening to the Jams and Cocktails season 4 finale. We'll be right back. Here. Oh God. It's National Barbershop Music Day. Yes. Did my best to play the part.
You look snazzy, as always.
Jordan, you know your blind date is going to be really wild when she could blank her own ear.
I hit myself.
I said lick.
Lick!
Yeah, lick.
You got a lick out of me there, Chica.
Paige said lick. Nice.
Front row on board.
All right. 2 points on the board. Ringo, what do you have back there?
I was close.
He said lick. Nice. That's a match.
Tens across the board.
3 on the board.
Three
Go ahead and
licks.
put up your red circle there, Ringo. And there you go. It's good.
Do we have 4 licks? Did we get it done?
Did we
How
get
many
a
licks
sweep?
does it
Did
take
we,
to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll?
did we get a
We're already
sweep?
at 3. You don't need more.
I'm so sorry, Jordan. I don't know how many
Yeah.
it takes to get,
We're
to a
almost
Tootsie
there.
Pop. but I'm assuming it's 4.
Oh, yes. That
The
is
third
a
one, the
match.
fourth one's a bite, though.
That's a sweep.
That's a
Jordan-
clean sweep, right?
What does this
Jordan.
mean? Is this good?
Jordan,
I think she broke it.
Jordan, I knew you had
High
this
score.
one.
We're going to swirl it around.
I see the caramel.
You see the caramel? You see how it lingers on the glass? It coats it.
Caramel.
Beautiful, right?
Just gorgeous.
We're going to taste it. Just a tiny sip, just enough to coat your tongue.
Swirl it around.
Cheers. Johnny Walker Black.
My God, that's good.
So the game is Lazy Marbles. That's what I'm going to call
Lazy
it.
Marbles.
Lazy Marbles. All right.
She
Ellie's,
said yes.
Ellie's ready. And in 3, 2, 1, go. You're counting down here.
I see
Why are you moving the bowl around you? No, you can't do that. That's not.
That's how you know she is in leadership.
Did I win? Did you good?
In 10 seconds flat.
She got them all, folks. Impressive.
I know.
If you want to see how.
This is Sammy Hagar's Beach Bar Rum Cocktails. Cheers.
Oh, that's a delight.
Wow, that's
smooth.
nice right up. Like, this bud's for you. Cheers, ladies.
And I'm just glad the fireball is cold.
It is so cold.
Because the pickle juice is not.
Cheers. Cheers, you guys.
Someone's got to be responsible. If y'all haven't tried this one.
Ooh, I had a lot more pickle juice than I had
Oh,
Fireball.
then you had
But that's
Fireball.
okay. I'm not mad
Yeah.
about it.
same.
Cheers.
Do we owe you something?
All right.
Does Brad owe you
Hey,
money?
about that $20. Cheers.
Cheers.
To
To not knowing.
To not knowing. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo!
I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Ew, that was awful. Oh, it's hot.
Everything in my life wants me to drink something. It's getting better.
Oh, yeah,
I feel
it's
like
much
it's
better.
getting better.
It's much
Yeah.
better.
I think we can do it. I mean, it's
Elly cried.
I have so many tissues.
I'm think I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good to go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go one more minute. Let's go one more minute over.
You guys got this now.
What we have here is 4 big name light beers. We got Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, and Michelob Ultra.
I helped myself to some of the excess proceeds here.
I'm confident. I'm pretty confident here.
Are you?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident. Rob, we have some work to do, but Zeus.
Impressive.
Nice.
Good job. Yeah. Well, you can have
Bud Light.
Wait, I was going to say we have the big cans, so you help yourself to whatever
Yeah.
one the excess proceeds. You can have your choice. I took some of the Michelob Ultra. And go.
Ah!
Oh, my
God.
God. Wow. What a baby back
It
rib.
gets worse the higher it goes.
You think?
Really?
I mean,
Oh.
yes. All right, Jordan's good.
Oh,
What does that mean?
that means you get shocked, Brad.
I think everyone should take a shot.
Ein
Prosit, ein Prosit, der Möglichkeit. Ein Prosit, ein Prosit, der Möglichkeit. 1, 2, 3, Sofa. Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
Prost is German for good night.
Happy birthday, dear Derek. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Well,
I went and worked at the Big D, as we like to call it here.
Yeah, now we like to call it that, yeah.
Immediately.
As of today,
As
we
of
like to
today,
call it.
We like to
10
call it the
minutes
Big
ago.
D. So yeah, so when I decided that the Big D was too much for me to handle,
Having coffee, Brad. Oh, my God.
I just yes that like it was no big deal. I was like,
No big deal.
yes. When the big D was too hard to handle, got
too
it.
hard to handle.
Check.
Been there.
That's a rough time. Yeah, you got to get out.
Gotta get out. Mike, what sound or noise do you love?
The sound of a out of tune guitar player for Guns N' Roses.
That was wildly specific.
Did I just say that? I'm sorry.
We're gonna get sued. You may say our budget might get slashed in half.
I had to think about that, dude. Okay, I had a lot of choices. Nirvana, Pearl Jam. Yeah, I had to be specific.
So we're on the riverboat cruise, and John, is after his gig.
Oh my
right?
God.
He's
okay,
played
fine.
his part.
Tell everybody.
He's got his little.
John knows where this is going.
He's got his little.
it's a true story.
He's got his little Yeti thing here, right?
Yeah.
He's walking around in circles. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm trying to find my drink." So I figured he must have had another drink, but he's got his Yeti. I go, "What was in it?" And he goes, "This is my Yeti." And I go, "Is that it under your arm?" And he goes, "Yes, it is." But wait, then he goes, "Where was it?"
Well, I was trying to recover.
True story.
Chucky's full name is Charles Lee Ray, as discussed, and it is for Charles Manson, Lee Harvey Oswald,
Nailed it.
who assassinated John F. Kennedy, and James Earl Jones, who assassinated Martin Luther King.
I'm sorry.
What?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Ray.
James Earl Jones.
Like this, I
was
learned
gonna
something
say.
new.
the legendary actor James Earl Jones.
Surprise!
Darth Vader just used the Force on him.
Of course,
Simba.
murdered Martin Luther King. Well,
It's the 4.
Man,
One day, all of this will
I
be
thought I
yours.
thought I liked James Earl Jones.
No, right?
oh my God.
Man.
Wow, I'm
Thank you.
sorry, James Earl Jones.
Thank you, Jordan. That was quite enlightening.
Can't believe James Earl Jones got away with it.
He would have been if it wasn't for those meddling kids. I take it back. I feel like my favorite part of season 4 is
All
when
your
I
flubs?
embarrass myself every episode all the time.
Oh, what did you guys think? What did you think of that montage?
That was good.
great.
That was good.
That was every
Trip down memory lane.
Every episode, I was like, because it was getting a little long, and I was like, you know what? No, fuck that.
We're going all the way.
Every episode gets a feature, and so there was a moment in every episode that I was like, this is golden.
I don't do just the tip. I'm going all the way.
Commit.
Commit.
To
So,
it all.
yes, thank you guys so much. All of you, our viewers, our people. Yeah. You guys are amazing. You make it so great. My guests are so wonderful, man. And
Brad the astronaut.
the astronaut. Oh, so many wonderful times, so many wonderful moments, and that was just the tip of the iceberg. I could have pulled clips from all of those shows, and it would have been its own best of show, all in of its own. But we're here to talk about the future. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you can expect for next season. Jaybird, much to your delight, our game show, we decided that the game shows are incredibly cumbersome for me to put together and pull together.
Did we decide that?
And keep together.
Yeah, and keep together. So
I don't think we decided that.
Yes, we decided, Derek. You're part of this.
Brad and his multiples.
Whether it's an executive decision or not. So it's been decided
By the higher being.
by the higher being or the lower being, depending on how you look at it.
The claw
he
is
did that
coming
one
for
himself.
us.
So doing one game show a season is probably the best bet. They're cumbersome to figure out. Password, though, will be at the very top of next season. I think week 2, we're gonna rock right into Password, just like we did this season with Match Game. You guys believe that Match Game was the very second episode of the season? Is that not the craziest thing?
That was the second episode?
Second episode. Boom, right into Match Game, right after Tortilla Slap. Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
we're gonna dive right into Password, second week into next season. We're going to Jordan kind of like gave it all away there, but we're going to work on Field Day, which is something we've been talking about, which is basically like Shock Olympics and
Shock Olympics.
yeah. So we're gonna do that.
I don't know. Brad, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't know if you read earlier.
No, you're not.
Somebody said the JNC version of American Gladiators.
See,
That sounds amazing.
maybe we could roll that in there somehow.
paintball.
Oh my God, yeah, we should make like a beam.
Paintball instead of Nerf.
And everybody has to be up on the beam hitting each other with the things, but then we have other people shooting them with paintballs. This sounds terrible.
Ooh, or
We're going to get injured.
Yeah.
Someone is going to break something.
what
For
about a dunk tank?
Taking
Oh
it
my
up a
God.
notch.
I
Okay.
can't swim.
Brad on the dunk tank. Brad on the
Oh,
dunk.
again, but Dunk Tank sounds fun. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. Maybe Dunk Tank. Anyway, so Field Day is definitely something in the works. We also kind of discussed doing a driving test. Somebody that we know who may or may not be tuning in tonight knows somebody who does driving tests. who does driving tests. And we would like Paul said
The
dunk
Monday
tank full of
racer.
beer. We would like to take a driving test, each of us, and see how we score against one another. So that might be something that we do as a field trip. Things like that.
What if Camille would let us use her golf cart?
Oh my God.
Maybe. Maybe. Paul from Drums and Drums says, I might know someone.
Oh, very interesting.
Very interesting. We're also, of course, we'll be deep into the holiday season when we come back. So we're going to have our ugly sweater party during Christmas time, and we might have a very special ho 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 guest joining us on an episode. But
Who
more
is she and when is she coming around?
oh boy, Derek. But more on that at another time. We have some musician features that we're soliding up. We're going to be featuring some local venues where I'm going to go out on assignment and interview people on that property. We have also some local brands that we're going to be featuring and so much more. It's going to be a great season. I really want to get some things going on out of the studio. Mardi Gras is also going to be falling into next season.
We're going to New Orleans. We're going to New Orleans.
We're going somewhere. That's true.
We're going somewhere.
Philip said it had to be cheap beer to fill up that dunk tank. And
It's the only way to get Brad in there. That's true.
yeah,
Something cheap.
it's true. Jordan said Bush. So Jordan just is live on the air, has a microphone, chatting in the chats.
I like to do it incognito.
Oh, and Paul from Drums and Rum said, don't forget about a cruise. We do have a cruise coming up. The Pirates and Parrot Heads Party in Paradise cruise.
Say that 3 times.
To
The
the
pee-pee
fourth
cruise.
power.
Many plosives. Many plosives.
Many peepees.
Yes, lots of peepees. All the peepees you could ponder.
Another pee-pee.
Pondering peepees.
This is a clip that you guys are going to see this next season on your best ofs. Oh my God. Seriously, a great time.
This will be in the recap.
It'll be in the recap for next season or the post cap.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it. Anyway, it's time to get your thinking caps on for season 4's very last round of Name That Tune.
These are all songs that we had this season, right?
No. That's not quite how this is going to work. But we do invite all of our live viewers to play along with us in the chats and comments while the Destruction crew guesses here in the lounge. Man, that shot is on my ass, man.
You were supposed to take it in your mouth, bro.
You're a funny guy, Derek.
Oh.
There was a lot of vodka in that shot. I don't know if you guys know.
Does that mean you want another one?
I mean, obviously,
break.
yes.
Obviously.
All right, next break we'll do it. It's coming
on
up.
his
We
ass.
gotta wait for
I have
Elly
to go to the
finish
gym
hers.
after this. I can't be wasted at
Yes,
the
you
gym.
can. You can sweat it all out.
Oh,
Get
okay.
over it.
All right, we'll see how that works.
She's going.
Who's Jim?
I'm going.
Where was I?
Who's Jim?
And why are you going, Tim? We're looking, of course, for the name of the song and the artist or band that's performing it. Tonight's category is simply called Finale.
Oh, God.
Are we ready to play?
No.
All right. Are all of you ready to play? I'm sure that you are. There we go.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche. All right, here we are. Very first clue for Finale. By the way, all of these songs are absolute bangers.
Oh, my God. I
I
always
don't
get
know.
these two groups mixed up.
Yeah.
I think I do too.
Yep,
Nailed it.
we got answers rolling in, and they are
Derek.
correct.
Don't you peek.
I'm not.
And answers rolling in, and they are correct.
Oh, I somehow got this one, I think, right. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat.
You saw it
I looked
you wrote
after
it
I
down?
wrote it.
All right.
I got my phone down.
Let's see what you guys got here in the lounge. It is End of the Road, Boys to Men.
Hell
Everybody
yeah!
got it.
No.
I wrote Make Love to You.
Oh, come on.
That's in the song.
It is one of their
I
songs,
had to
though.
sing it in my head.
So did I. But I always get Boyz II Men and All for One mixed up.
I fuck with Boys to Men.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind.
Same.
Whoa. Me either. They're wonderful and beautiful.
They were the original Backstreet Boys.
I would if they would
I thought New
smack
Kid
you
was
around.
the original Backstreet.
Oh, well, they were the original New Kids.
All
I
right,
think
you
they
guys.
were pre-New Kids.
Here's the next clue here
And
in the
post-no
finale category.
Right, you patriotic, slam fight, bright light, feeling pretty sight. It's
And might I add, that was a pretty liberal clue to give you guys. That was pretty there was a lot going on.
right, you patriotic, slam fight, bright light, feeling pretty sight. It's
I don't think I got this one right.
Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
All right, drums and rums got in with the answer there. What do you guys have?
End of the world.
It is the end
Jimmy
of the
Oat
world
World.
as we know it. What did you have there, Jordan? Not Tommy Boy, but I suppose in the film.
It's in the film.
Yeah,
They sing it.
and it was not Jimmy Eat World. It was REM.
I can't
the end of
believe
the
I got
world
that
as we
fucking
know
wrong.
it.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the
God damn it.
That's okay.
No, it's not. I sing it at karaoke. It's not okay.
Oh my
Wow.
god! You sing all those lyrics?
Yeah.
God, I wouldn't.
It normally comes out with
Did it
I guess I-
like it does in Tommy Boy. They start out strong. and then it's like, blah, blah, blah.
All right, here's
strengthens
the
the tongue.
here's the next clue and finale. Name that tune. Here's that clue one more time.
I know this one.
Kind of a throwback.
I can't put the word. I can't put the title in.
Use
Do, do, do,
your
do.
brain power.
The deep dark crevice that is the back of your brain.
Yes, that thing.
Or the front.
Yeah, it's not working.
Mm.
Well, back or the front, who cares?
Dig deep.
All right, we got answers rolling in on the socials. What do you guys have here? Oh, Elly's got.
I think
I know
fucked
it.
up.
Elly's got a nothing. What did you have?
Brian Adams, is
No,
it?
I think
no,
it is Don Henley.
It's
right?
Don Henley and the
Yeah,
Eagles, isn't it?
Eagles, yeah.
God, together you guys are
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
super smart and unstoppable. It is Don Henley, the end of the Innocents.
Is it Don Henley or the Eagles?
Don Henley.
Okay, because I know the Eagles did it in a couple of their
Sure, they wanted to feature their amazing drummer
many
and his
returns after.
incredible solo career.
Hey, look, Boys of Summer.
Yeah,
Dirty
Wildly.
Laundry.
Yeah.
wildly popular. Don Henley, end of the Innocents. Next clue. Are we ready? Okay.
Yes, we're ready.
By the look of shock on everyone's face, I'm going to play it again.
Ah,
Jordan had a light bulb go off.
it might be wrong.
Jordan has a light bulb and it's wrong.
I know I'm wrong. I'm just guessing.
Jay and Paul have the answers there.
Yeah, fuck you, Jay and Paul.
Wow. And then we have no viewers.
Yeah, and now everyone hates us.
I love you guys, but fuck you for getting it right all the time. Stop Googling.
What do you guys have here in the lounge? School's out for the summer.
Oh my God.
Not Dirty Laundry. What did you have? School's out. Not the Ramones. It is Alice Cooper.
That did not sound like him at all.
School's out.
Yeah, you play that part, you fucker.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if I just played that
I
part,
know
this would be
that
a
now.
We're like Mary had a little lamb game. All right, one more clue for you guys. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah, we're ready.
Finale. Name that tune. I don't know how I could have made that any easier for you guys. Here it is once again.
Who is it? Who is it?
Everybody's
I know
writing
it.
feverishly here.
Fuck.
All right. Jaybird's got it.
No, it's a country.
Oh.
Not a country.
No, it's a continent.
Yeah.
It's a continent. Shit. Yeah, I know it now.
What do you guys got? It is the final countdown. It's not
by
Rocky,
Europe.
but it's pretty good. What did you have there? It's not Survivor, no. But it is the final count. Jordan, I really thought you were going to get this. You sing this song to me all the time.
I don't know the group.
It is
It's the final countdown.
Are they a one-hit wonder?
by Europe.
Not Asia, but Europe.
Europe is the name of the band. Good job, you guys. Paul from Drums and Rum says that commercial song. Jaybird said he was a roadie for one of their shows with Def Leppard back in the day.
Bro,
He just
Jaybird.
aged himself.
That's
Yeah.
great,
sure.
though.
Nice, good.
Oh my God, I thought of
Well,
a
that's
new.
pretty cool.
I thought of a new spin on Name That Tune. What if you played a song and we had to say what commercial it was?
You know, maybe that will be a Name That Tune
Or movie.
category next season
Or movie.
or movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but commercial I think is good. I think that'd be
That'd be really
most
hard.
notable. Yeah. Nice.
We could always do remakes.
Yeah,
'Cause there's so many.
so many.
All right, you guys. Let's dive into. Do we need refills? How's everybody looking?
Yeah, let's not dive right into the Jordy files. How about?
Let's not.
Okay.
She needs to get a refill.
All right, you guys. We're gonna take one quick music break. This is actually a tune that happened live here in the lounge earlier this season from Ricky B, and we're going to play it for you here. You're listening to the Jams and Cocktails live podcast, season 4 finale. We'll be right back.
To Nashville, I'd say, why don't you get a life? You obviously don't know how it is. 'Cause I can stand right on the corner, me, myself, a million times. An area code, it's all it is. 'Cause my songs are the same songs and the same notes as the others. You ask, why don't I move to Nash? I've heard some stories that you might discover. That you can't be weird, you can't be strange, you can't be everything you wanna be, and you better change your name. Yeah, you can't be true, at least not true to you. And after everything I say, you still say, why don't you move to Nashville? Why don't you move to Nashville? We say, why don't you get out on the road and get right out of town? 'Cause nobody makes a staying in one place. If I left when it felt right, I wouldn't be who I am, and you wouldn't see the smile on my face. My songs are the same songs and the same notes as the others. You ask, why don't Nash. I've heard some stories that you might discover. That you can't be weird, you can't be strange, you can't be everything you wanna be, and you better change your name. And you can't be true, at least not true to you. And after everything I say, you still say, why don't you move to Nashville? Why don't you move to Nashville? I said you can't be weird, you can't be strange, you can't be everything you wanna be, and you better change your name. You said you can't be true, at least not true to you. And after everything I say, you still say, why don't you move to Nashville? Why don't you move to Nashville? Right away it's calling my name, but I don't pick up the phone. Right away it's calling my name, but I don't pick up the phone. Say, why don't you move to Nashville? Why don't you move to Nashville?
So good, man. We're just talking a little bit about looping and that whole art. It was just, it's mind blowing, man. And Ricky's a master at it. And that song, if you watch that episode, we had a very long conversation about that song because I was so stoked that he played it because I heard him play it at live shows several times. We would kind of go back to back at a venue down in Tequesta pretty often, and he'd always close out his show with that song, and I was like, that's a jam. I was like, that song is gonna be gigantic. I was like, whether you record it and make it a hit or you give it to somebody else, that song has to do something. It's such a jam, and you can hear it spinning on JNC radio. That version of it, in fact. Because he doesn't have a real record of it done, and I was like, dude, that what you just did here in the lounge could be on a record. I would listen, and I did listen to it over and over again. I was like, this is amazing. Ricky P.
Oh, he was so fun too.
Oh yeah, great guest.
Yeah.
Funny, I was just reading on the comments here. Jaybird said while he was a roadie for Europe, was it Europe? Yeah,
yes.
This had to be. With Def Leppard, he said he got to do a sound check on Rick Allen's drum kit. Now, Rick Allen, of course, for Def Leppard, is missing an arm. So he has this entire contraption built around his drum set so that he can play drums with only one arm. And I find that fascinating because I play my drum set with no arms. and I feel like we have a lot in common.
Didn't you just talk about this?
I did. It was Rick Allen's birthday just a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
or yesterday, or the day before.
Okay. Yeah.
Jaybird said most of it was electronic, which is super cool. I was trying to find videos of his setup because I was wondering how maybe I can integrate some of those elements into my show where I use my arms, obviously, to play guitar. And, if he's out there touring internationally with one arm, I think it would be kind of cool to see, what he's doing for my one-man band show. But that's cool. Jay, I may have to pick your brain considering he said he got to do a sound check on it. Wild and interesting. Good stuff. Well, Derek, you son of a bitch.
I'm Derek.
Jaybird, aging himself once again, said that was back in 1988. Good.
That's when
So
I
he
was
was-
born.
Good
So
job.
he was like 7 years old, right?
Well, Derek made another shot of the week,
What a
You guys
good
said
year.
you wanted.
and it was
Another
completely
year.
unsupervised, so I'm not sure what we're getting into.
I
but
have no idea what I was doing.
cheers, you guys. Season 4 finale.
It feels warm.
It's
Oh,
definitely.
it is much warmer.
Well, I
Ooh.
didn't have time to
my
chill it.
shots were.
We're getting hot coffee this time.
My shots were
I'm
in
gonna
the
take
fridge.
an ice cube for my drink. Let that mellow for a moment.
Because I don't like coffee,
Not as good.
I used more vodka.
Oh, Oh, way
Not
to
as
alter
good.
the recipe, eh?
That almost made me throw up.
It burns.
That was
It's one that needs to be
Kiss my
chilled.
ass, bro.
hey, listen, I'm just saying.
I couldn't remember once I got out there.
mind eraser. It got
My mind was erased.
It
I
got my
couldn't-
gag reflex right at the beginning, and I was like, no, just pretend.
That would have been amazing if you just immediately just threw up.
Exorcist threw up everywhere.
What a finale.
no,
Oh, yeah.
no.
To me, it just tastes like coffee again. So, yeah.
It's very strong.
Hi. Jaybird's asking, how long do we have to wait till season 5? You're gonna wait. It's gonna be the first week of December, so we're taking all of November off. So I guess it would be 4 weeks, because I guess there's 5 weeks, 5 Wednesdays at least in December or November rather. So we're taking the rest of the counting. So we're taking November completely
5.
off. So we'll see you after Thanksgiving. Very first Wednesday in December, we'll be back ready to rock. It's cool because we get an opportunity to revamp some things that we want to do, work in some other things, get a plan for next season, for the love of God. And Paul Robertson and I from the Drums and Rums podcast, we're actually working on a new podcast as well. Very excited to present it to you guys. So we're going to be doing a little bit of work on that as well. That is going to be a binge watcher or a binge listener, depending on where you're viewing or listening to this podcast, because we're going to do all the episodes. We're going to do a big drop. We're going to do a seasonal drop. So it'll be, every couple of months, boom, you're going to get so many episodes to binge. So very excited about that. And so we're going to be working on that a little bit. It's just nice because literally when I decided to do Wednesdays on the show, I took every Wednesday from now until the end of eternity and I blocked it off of my life schedule. So
Wow.
it's right? Crazy. So if you have anything going on a Wednesday, don't expect old Brad to show up. So, it is my dedicated time to work on all things podcast. And so that's an opportunity to work on things with Paul. It's a very cool podcast that we're putting together. I'm very excited to share it with you guys. So stay tuned. Yes, Jaybird, we'll be back very first week of December. But we're going to do some pop-up stuff. I wanted to talk about that too. Before we get into the Jordy files here, we have some pop-up events that we're going to do in the meantime. One of which we've been discussing is doing the Dark Side of the Moon Wizard of Oz mashup. It'll be a private party, so you guys will get an invitation. Anybody that wants to be involved in it will get an invitation to come in. That way we're not violating an album's worth of copyright. So it'll either be a Zoom or some other platform, but you'll get a link and you'll come right in and you'll be able to watch it with us. And it's going to be very Mystery Theater 3000. So it'll be watching the film, listening to Pink Floyd, and then having us kind of interjecting periodically our thoughts and things. It's going to be very fun. I suggest getting super high and joining us for that. More info on that.
This is news to me, and it sounds amazing.
Right? Doesn't it sound awesome? Where are you
It
there?
sounds fantastic, and it's so high above me. So lovely.
Nice. Perfect. This is news
So
to you?
lovely.
It's so lovely.
All right.
Yeah, that's news to me.
I don't know what we're doing here. God, those shots are mind erasing. All right, you guys, we're about to dive into the highest, speaking of, and most inebriated news program on the internet. This is the Jordy Files.
Jordy. I feel like it's been so long since we had the Jordy files.
It's the Jordy Files.
My lips are numb.
Can't feel your face when you're with us.
Can't feel my face. Anyway.
Hello.
My front is not felt when I'm with you.
Jordy.
Hi, welcome to the Jordy Files. First and last of the season.
God, I feel like it's
Today.
been so many episodes since we've done this.
It has. I
We're-
forgot what to do. I realized I didn't even put like my intro and outro in. I just
We're out
totally
of practice, guys.
slacked it up. So here we
Wow.
are. Sun's out, buns out.
Elly, she forgot our names.
Yeah, I'm here with these people.
These people.
Yeah. Elly, Derek, and Bradford.
Oh, you got it.
I did remember.
In reverse alphabetical order.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
that is amazing.
Okay, Rain Man. What the hell, man?
So we have a couple birthdays today.
Oh, we're diving right in.
We're gonna. So
Oh,
tonight
good.
I'm gonna tell you about a bunch of things.
All the things.
And starting with birthdays.
All the
Starting
things.
with the birthdays. I think you'll be very shocked to know that the David Schwimmer is 56 today. Can you believe he's like
I'm not shocked.
he's creeping up on 60? How is that actually possible for life? But anyway, he is 56. And he is obviously none other than Ross Geller from The Friends. He also
He was a
portrayed-
paleontologist, wasn't
He was.
he? I thought.
Derek reading his notes over there. You're wonderful.
I have no notes.
Yes, you are a prized pupil. And he also played Robert Kardashian on The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story.
A 56-year-old played a teenager.
No, Robert Kardashian. Oh, the dad.
Oh, he played the dad. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. The Robert Kardashian was not maybe born.
Senior.
Maybe not.
Maybe just still shitting his diaper. Also, today is none other than Hot and Her. Wow, look at that grill. Nelly. Those are some
Pearly whites,
That is a
man.
is that Nelly?
That is Nelly. That was
Oh,
I took that.
wow.
That was from him on the red carpet for Dancing with the Stars, whatever year it was that he joined that cast.
The gold teeth clashed with his outfit.
Listen, man,
He's aging in reverse.
I
He looks
lo-
like he's like 28.
I
right?
love Nelly.
Oh my god.
He was. Listen,
What a fox.
Country Grammar is an album that
Yeah.
defined my childhood.
It
I was
did.
listening to
It
that
did.
this morning at work, the whole
Yeah.
album.
I love it. For
You
his
know what I'm
birthday.
saying?
Country Grammar was definitely
Yep.
it defined my teenage years.
Yep.
I feel like it was a generational definition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask the girls at work if they know who Nelly is. I work with some youngins and they didn't know who Alanis Morissette was, so I had
Oh,
to play that
no.
today. And I'm just like, Brad, where are our parents? Were those people like now? It's just like people don't. I didn't dare ask about the Spice Girls because I would have just dropped dead
Oh,
right
yeah.
there if they were like, I don't know who that is. Yeah, so I got to ask about Nelly. That's a good one. They have to know who Nelly is. He has. Maybe they heard of that Tim McGraw
Listen,
one he did
I-
over and over.
Yeah.
Even that one
That
was
was
so long
old.
ago. Yeah.
I
But it was
enjoyed his
banging.
his
I
his
love that Tim
albums
McGraw.
after Country Grammar, but Country Grammar was just the tits.
It was the bee's knees. But that song with
It
Tim
was the
McGraw
apple bottom jeans, boots
Yeah.
with the fur.
with the fur,
Okay, anyway, he's
the whole club was looking at
her, hot in her, which leads me to Nelly being 48.
Oh, wow.
Ah, no.
Yes. And I love his group name, the Saint Lunatics.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that adorable?
That
I
was
think
like
that's
back in
funny.
the day, though. That was back when he was in.
what group are we talking about?
Back when he was in St. Louis. I don't
Yeah.
know. So they were the Lunatics.
Saint
Get it?
Lunatics.
Yeah. that's cute, right?
crooked letter. Oh, you are. Yeah, that was- Sorry, I apologize for being so white.
Does anyone want to take a guess what year Country Grammar came out?
2001.
2000. 2000.
Oh, good job, guys. Yeah, 2000.
Yes.
He said it this morning on his show.
I did say it this morning.
22 years ago.
Oh my god, his song
Is
is old enough to drink.
to drink.
22 years ago.
That hurts
You
my
know what?
heart.
I think I'm just going to turn this off.
Yeah,
That hurts
Bye.
my heart.
I think we're done.
I think
here.
we're done.
I think
We've
we're
heard enough.
done here. We need to start a new podcast called Nostalgia. Just nostalgia.
I don't
And
know
just
if we
talk
can
about
handle
things
No.
that make us want to cry.
that. Basically everything.
Speaking of that, all right. So, like, my favorite TV show ever is Stargate SG-1. And it's now on Netflix right now. So I've been binge watching it.
Hell yes.
And, like, everyone's so young, right? And this came out in 97. Okay. I was watching it when I was, like, that age. Like, it was new. There was new episodes on TV. And I just out of curiosity was like Googling like everyone that was in the show. They are so old. Oh my God.
Yes.
Everyone.
The main character, what's his name?
Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah,
Yes.
how old is he?
MacGyver.
He's in his 70s for sure.
Holy
but yeah, he's old as dirt. All of them are old as dirt.
I love that guy.
It's crazy, right?
Some of them are dead. Like, it's crazy how old that show is. Anyways, continue, Jordan.
And that's
So
97. Think
That was
about some of these
97,
other
yeah.
shows. Gene Rayburn has been dead for ages. And we still watch him.
He's dead.
It's so sad.
You just broke the news to me.
When did we become so old?
overnight.
All right. My God. What's else?
Okay.
Who else is aging?
All of my fellow antiques. Wait till we get to some of these articles.
Shut
You're
up,
really
you're the
gonna
youngest
feel
one
old.
here.
Yes, but really should be the oldest one
Yeah, Jordan's like 100 years old.
on a good day.
Jordan is the youngest one in this room.
And my
and
left
she's
knee, my left knee will tell you about it. Okay. Also, Stevie J is 49 today. He is from the 1990s. He is a 1990s R&B singer who gained reality fame by starring on the VH1 series Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yes. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did he ever find love? No one will ever know.
No one will ever know.
He found hip hop though.
Yeah.
Do you remember Flavor Flav?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flavor of Love. I love that show.
Boy.
Flavor of Love.
Flavor
So
of
gross.
Love. Yeah.
The fact that he
So
got
good.
with Bridget Nielsen, which was Sylvester Stallone's ex.
Yep. That's my favorite quote. Jeremy and I say to each other all the time. Brigitte Nielsen, when they were on Surreal Life together, Surreal Life was dope.
It's coming
And
back.
she goes,
Not the real life.
she
the
goes,
surreal
I
life.
became famous when I married Sylvester Stallone, and I became even more famous after I got divorced. Okay.
So
anyway.
real life is coming back.
Oh, God, that's going to be horrific.
No,
you can't
somebody,
do that.
Somebody needs to look it up. Look it up right
With
now.
who?
Look up new
Who
surreal
will this-
life, and I want to know who's on it.
I was going to say,
So
who will this douchebag
you
cast
carry on
be?
with your story. You keep that on deck.
You keep
Speaking
looking.
of Brigitte
We'll
Nielsen,
come back.
though, Red Sonja was the shit.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know Conan, right?
Yes.
Conan.
Conan O'Brien?
No,
Oh.
that's Conan. Conan the Destroyer had Brigitte Nielsen
Oh
as
my
Red
God.
Sonja, and Red Sonja had a spin-off movie, and the movie was fantastic.
I'm sure it was
With
memorable.
Brigitte Nielsen.
Sure, it was memorable.
This has derailed quickly.
Do you-
We haven't even
sorry.
made it into
Do you have
the
it up
first
there,
article.
Ellie?
I do.
Oh God, tell us about it.
So it's going to have Dennis Rodman,
Yes.
Oh,
Stormy
dear.
Daniels,
Oh,
Oh my God. That's-
Frankie Muniz.
Oh,
Stormy
boy.
Daniels was a porn star / Trump fucker.
No. Well, yes, but
Yes.
also Charlie Sheen fucker.
But
I don't
Trump
know who
fucker.
that is.
Stormy
Okay.
Daniels.
Tamar Braxton. I don't know
Oh,
who
yeah,
that
she's a
is.
singer.
Okay.
That's Tony Braxton's sister.
Yeah.
Kim Coles.
Kim Coles.
Yeah, I know. That's a comedian.
August Alsina or Alsina. That
no
was the
idea.
one that fucked Will Smith's wife,
Oh,
right?
great.
The child, the one that's friends with Jaden.
I don't know. It was the one that she was like taking pictures with.
That's
That
the one that
oh.
people got slapped for.
Yeah, right.
Slap. Manny MUA.
Manny
Okay, so
MUA?
50%
I
The
don't know
cast
that.
is
And then
famous. Cool.
CJ Perry. I don't know who that is either.
That is a former wrestler for the WWE,
Oh,
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, it's going to be interesting.
and she's hot.
I mean, Dennis Rodman alone, horrific.
Frankie Muniz though, like
yeah, he's in there.
that's
Malcolm.
funny.
Malcolm in the middle.
I'm surprised
Oh,
he agreed
dear.
to do that because he kind of like fell off the face of the planet for a little bit.
Yeah, he
Well,
seems
so did
tame.
everybody else
Yeah.
on that list.
Yeah, what a
True,
weird
yeah.
mashup.
I'll watch it. Listen,
That's
my
funny.
favorite season.
That was one of my favorite shows.
My favorite season of Surreal Life was with
Vern Troyer.
No.
Fuck
no,
yes.
No. That one wasn't my favorite.
I loved that.
My
season.
favorite was with Vanilla Ice,
Oh yeah.
wasn't
Eric
that the same-
Estrada.
Yep.
They were in
God,
the,
who else?
Vern Troyer was on there. that
No, he
year.
wasn't on that
Was
season.
that the one with Tammy Baker?
No,
that was-
there was
Tammy Baker Bucket.
God, what was the name? The porn star, the guy,
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Mhm,
Oh my
mhm.
god.
And who are the girls on it? God, I can't even remember them. They were the least of the train
Oh,
wreck.
Audrey Bell, or the one who dated Pauly D. Or,
Maybe
Audrey Day, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Aubrey O'Day.
Aubrey O'Day, that one.
Who
yeah.
knows?
I don't know.
I don't
watched
know.
a few seasons, but yeah,
Listen.
the Vanilla Ice, he was wild.
He
Like-
was.
got so
Rob
upset.
Van Winkle
God, he
was
walked in that
great.
Yeah.
house. The scene I remember the most is he walked into the house and they had his old Vanilla Ice, like kind of like pop art
Yeah.
all across, and he went
He
and ripped it
that
all
fucking
down.
thing down. Don't want to be called Vanilla Ice. I am Rob Van Winkle.
Yeah.
And listen, man, like Rob lives locally here.
That's not
and,
much
like,
better.
He is one of the most approachable, wonderful people you'll ever meet in your life.
Nice
but watching
guy.
him on that show was like, it brought out some demons. That if you can go back in time and watch the old series, it might be on Netflix or wherever. But yeah, Surreal Life, some weird stuff.
I missed Surreal
So
Life.
good.
I missed the real life.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Real life
too, yeah.
and Road Rules. Not the challenge.
Real world.
that
Yeah, just
you guys,
the OG.
Real World and yeah.
Yeah.
The
And Road
original
Rules.
Road Rules
Yeah.
and Real World. Not the challenges. Just fucking go and live together for a while.
Yep. And then the one with Vern Troyer was great too, this real life, because he got so wasted that one night and he pissed. He was riding his little cart around and he
Just
peed
pulled
in
his
all the
dick out.
bushes in the house and
Oh,
just
God.
was like whipping it out and like, good stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Oh God.
The little middle finger. No, I'm just kidding.
Rest his soul.
Yeah. So
All
good.
right.
Okay.
Well, we haven't
Anyway,
even made it past
so-
the birthdays.
yeah.
So
Let's carry on. Shall we? I mean, we could talk about Surreal Life for days, but well, I hate to take this for a turn to negative town, but
We talking about the Migos?
yes, the Migos.
Skip that.
So yeah, just skip that article. Takeoff, who was one of the 3 members of the rap group Migos, was shot and killed early Tuesday in Houston, Texas. He was only 28 years old. It says that officers arrived to the scene of a private party around 2:30 a.m. where a man was found dead at the scene. 2 other people, a 23-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman, were also injured in the shooting and took themselves to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Employees told police an argument took place after the party ended when a large group of people gathered at the front door area outside of the building, which led to the shooting. At least 40 people were at the scene at the time of the shooting. Most fled the scene and did not stick around to give a statement. Investigation is still underway, and it appears to be an accident. No reason at this time to believe that he was involved in anything criminal that would have led to this. So, goes to show when the party ends, GTFO.
yeah, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of there.
do
No,
not
don't
stick around because nothing. And I feel even earlier than that, nothing
Maybe
good
he
happens.
should have taken off.
Oh,
I'm
Wow.
sorry.
too soon.
Wow.
Too soon. But yes, would have been helpful for him. And nothing good happens after like midnight. Definitely not after 2 a.m.
Be in
for
bed
sure.
by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm gonna
every
say,
night.
Nothing good happens after 10 p.m. Go to
Yeah.
sleep,
Yeah.
you fucking wackos.
You do understand none of us will be home by, well, 2 of us will not be home by 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'll be home by 10. I'll be home by right now.
50% of the party, Derek. So yeah,
Is
very,
a shame.
Very
though.
unfortunate.
Nobody like
A young baby.
Just wrong place, wrong time.
Listen,
exactly.
I was,
and that's
I was
all it is.
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
a news program this afternoon, and they were kind of talking about this, and like there was some that I was, totally about, and there's some I wasn't. But like one thing that the guy said on the news was, we need to be teaching our kids because these are kids. 23, you said 28?
He's 28.
He was 28, but the other one was 23
My
and
God.
24.
Like, we need to be teaching our kids that sometimes you either need to grow a thick skin or know how to throw a punch. Because if pulling out a gun and blasting
Or
somebody,
walk away. What happened to just walking away?
whatever, man. If you feel like you need to go and assert your dominance, like murdering somebody is just not the way to do it. Like, I don't know, man.
And it really makes, like, not to get political or anything, but it really, things like this just really make the whole gun debate just that much more difficult. It's like when you're doing shit like this, you know, it's like, how can you even?
It's fuel, man.
You know, I mean, it doesn't help the cause.
And
of
listen, Jordan,
I don't know.
don't get it twisted. The minute that this hit the fucking airwaves, politicians on either side of the aisle were just up in arms and ready to politicize this tragedy.
Yeah, of course.
So good for you guys. Thank you for taking action and making change. Oh no, you didn't do that. You just use it as a political fucking pawn in your games. I hate politicians. I'm making that statement right here on the season 4 finale. Fuck you guys.
I'm making my political stand right now and saying I'm running for president in 2024.
God help you.
Thank God.
Did you guys see?
You already have my vote.
Speaking of R&B stars, though, did you guys see the R&B star on Friday screw up the national anthem?
No.
Eric Burton isn't. He's an R&B artist that sang the national anthem and legit got almost every other word wrong.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes you get nervous. You know, sometimes you get nervous.
And once you start stumbling, as we know from the Jordy files, it all goes downhill quickly.
At any rate, rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah.
That was a senseless murder.
Yeah.
No doubt. We don't know all the details, but I'm sure it'll come out and be like, oh yeah, that seems like it was warranted.
It'll be interesting to hear if anything comes of that.
You know, because the truth is, guys, it's not just you know, he was a hip hop star, but like people get murdered like this all day long every day.
Yeah.
And it's
wrong place,
it's
wrong time.
Completely ridiculous. So he gets a spotlight because he's famous, and it doesn't make it any less tragic. But all of these things that are happening, you know, so what's the answer? Is it gun control? Is it gun knowledge and respect?
Be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is it, you know, like
don't go out?
Is it how are you raising your children? Do you have a grip? Like, who's to blame? We'll find out.
I think more knowledge is definitely needed as far as gun control goes.
Yeah, obviously.
Start at the younger ages.
At the very least, it's value the life of someone else.
Well, that's a
Amen
major
to
problem these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, we got to move on.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, Prince Harry, yes, the dear Prince himself, little Harry, Harry.
That's
You're
what
a
she
wizard,
calls it.
Harry.
Harry has a tell-all memoir, Spare, and he has the backing of 47% of British people compared to 10% who think he should not publish this memoir.
Hey, Brad, he's got the same hairline as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the same style.
Sorry for him.
Have you seen his brother, though?
Oh, even worse.
William? Oh, my God.
Even worse.
So bad. The Duke of Sussex long-awaited book is due to publish by Penguin Random House on January 10th, 2023. Reserve your copies, folks. I don't think it'll last long or be available. Well, I don't know. Anyway, British commentators have long been speculating about whether it will renew criticism of the monarchy as an institution and also of the royal family members after the bombshells of Harry and Meghan Markle's 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview. Did y'all see that?
In
I did,
2021,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Girl.
Mind eraser.
Yeah. Well, when you remember, it was good. The tea was spilt.
Everywhere.
Some have called for the Duke to bury the book out of respect for Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away in September, while others have called for Harry and Meghan to be stripped of their royal titles over it, which I thought they already were.
They already abdicated those.
Yeah. The book will likely also include a significant chunk of Meghan's story and her time in the royal family, which she is already on record saying was difficult to the point she experienced suicidal thoughts in January of 2019, which she talks about in the Oprah interview as well. Of particular concern may well also be how he depicts Camilla, the Queen of Consort, who became his stepmother in the years after Princess Diana's death. Dun, dun, dun. So who knows? I'm interested. I don't read. I might read it. I have a fascination with the royal family. So
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't know.
probably read it.
Yeah.
I'll read it.
Or
Seems
maybe
like
an
a good read.
audiobook at the least.
There you
Oh my
go.
God. You guys,
What?
we're going to have a book club. We're going to have a book club episode.
Oh God.
Do we
And
need
we're
that?
going to
Just
talk
drunk book reading.
and we're going to talk
I
about
don't
Spare.
read it.
We're going to talk about Spare. Okay.
What's Spare?
I'm down for that. January 10th. Put it on the calendar, Brad.
Well, if it comes out January 10th, I'm not reading it on January 10th.
Why not?
Because
maybe
Brad
the-
can't read a book in a day, apparently.
Well,
Do they have an
all
audio
right.
tape?
Can Brad read a book?
What would it be now? I guess it's like a audio podcast.
Audible.com.
It's still in
Is it
Audio
It's an
book.
audiobook.
book? But it's not a book.
I still listen to audiobooks.
Okay.
I've never listened to an audiobook in my
You're
life.
missing
I
out.
would-
They
yeah.
do them.
I read. I like to sit and
I mean,
read in
Yo.
quiet.
It's honestly terrible because unless it's the perfect voice, some of them are really painful to listen
Some
to.
of them, but you get the dramatized
Yeah,
versions.
well, if you get a
and
good
the
person.
unabridged, it's fantastic.
Yeah, if you get like a Ben Stein. Oh, that was the
no,
actor
fuck that.
from the David Schwimmer. Remember the
Oh my God,
monotone?
Ben Stein's been in one film.
He was in a bunch of random
in the last
things.
10 years, he's been in a lot of other ones.
I don't ever
Mueller.
want to
I
hear
want to
Ben
win
Stein
Ben
read
Stein's
me a
money.
book.
I want to hear.
I would rather
I
shoot
wanna
myself
hear-
in the face.
I want to hear the killer of last week's episode and hear James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Oh, that'd be a good one. Oh my.
But
So,
no,
yeah.
I listen to books all the time on Audible.
Oh, it's the way to do it.
It is.
Mm-hmm. So, also we must talk about another young passing, which was I don't know. I didn't hear a lot. It was
pretty
very,
shocking,
yeah. Julie Powell, a best-selling author who chronicled her efforts to prepare every recipe in Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking, which was later inspired the movie Julie and Julia, which you may have all remembered with Meryl Streep. She passed away
And
on
Amy
October.
Adams.
And Amy Adams, I'm sorry. She passed away on October 26th at her home in New York. She was 49.
Which
Wow,
one, Julie or
so
Julia?
young.
The Julie.
Julie. Okay.
Julie. Her death was confirmed to the New York Times by her husband, Eric Powell, who said the cause was cardiac arrest. Powell's book was turned into a 2009 film directed by Nora Ephron? Yeah. With
Not
Meryl
related to
Streep.
Zach.
Not related to Zach. Meryl Streep played Julia Child and Amy Adams in the role of Powell herself. So Julie and Julia began as a blog on salon.com in which Powell, seeking an outlet from her humdrum life as a temp in downtown Manhattan soon after 9/11, embarked on a home cooking odyssey to successfully pull off all 524 recipes in Child's classic French cookbook over the course of 1 year in her small Astoria, Queens kitchen. So a blog.
524 and 365
Recipes.
days.
Yeah.
That's
Have you guys
crazy.
seen the film?
crazy.
It was really one of the
I didn't
most
see the
adorable
film.
films like
No.
ever.
I always wanted
And,
to. I never saw it though.
I didn't watching it. Well, it was they would play it like back to back on the cruise ship, so like I saw it a billion times. But like they, I didn't realize that it was based on a real woman's experience.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I
well,
knew-
that is very sad that
Yeah.
she's 49 is
And so
incredibly
young.
young.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
Very sad. Yeah.
Unreal.
Now we're gonna have to watch that movie.
It's really good.
Yeah, I need to watch
It's
it.
very good. So,
Yeah.
like almost like a coming of age film, you know. Finding yourself. Very nice.
So the next we're gonna make a little game out of Who Wants to Play a Game.
Me?
Not
Oh.
not Brad, because He knows all the answer.
I can't put it up because it'll spoil the answer. But
Yeah.
Okay,
go ahead.
I'm
go ahead.
ready.
Well, you all maybe did your homework, but
I didn't read that far.
oh, okay, good. You just skimmed the beginning half. So, I'm going to give a little tidbit of a song, and you're going to tell me the artist's name. So, Brad, please sing. No, I'm just kidding. Go easy on me. That was bad.
What?
Oh wait.
What?
Rolling in the deep.
Oh, God.
Okay, I know who that is.
Okay, we'll just say the name.
Adele.
Adele.
Oh, should I give the correct
just
answer?
say it how you would say it, Brad. Don't ruin the fun.
I would
Adele.
say Adele.
Okay, so Adele reveals we've been pronouncing her name all wrong.
Adele.
First, Tuvalu, which Tuvlo. Her name is actually Tuvalu. I learned from RuPaul's Drag Race when she was on there.
No, it's Tovo.
Yeah, right.
Tesla.
Now this. The 34-year-old Grammy winner praised a London-based fan who properly pronounced her name while asking her a question about songwriting.
Adelia.
No, but better maybe. So
Go ahead and say it, Elly. I know you're reading it.
Adele.
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 I feel like it's very southern.
You look
Adele.
like Adele.
Adele. But I guess with a British accent, it would be like Adele.
You look like Adele.
Adele. So she said that this fan said her name perfectly, and it turns out it's not Adele, it's Dale. I don't know. Or
Dale.
UH-DALE. So however you want to say that.
No, it's Adele.
Adele.
Yeah.
It's a Dolly.
It's Adele.
It's not an HP, it's
Does
Adele.
anybody know what her last name is?
Tuvalu.
Tuvalu. I feel like I've looked it up before.
Paul. It's Adele Paul.
Adele Paul.
After RuPaul.
Oh. Or it's Adele PC.
Politically correct.
But yeah, no. I guess that makes sense though. Adele.
So Adele said her own name
So
for
Southern.
emphasis before answering more questions to celebrate the release of her I Drink Wine music video. In the meantime, Adele is set to embark.
Adele.
I feel like you can only say it Southern. I don't know.
I think that's the way you do it. You gotta channel your inner Blanche.
Your
Devereaux.
your inner North Carolina.
I'm ending the show right now.
So she's set to embark also on her Las Vegas residency, which we're all going to do.
Yeah, since we were supposed to do it a year ago.
At the
More.
Coliseum at Caesar's Palace on November 18th. So kicking off soon, folks, and the set of shows is slated to stretch into March of 2023. So we have plenty of time, Brad. Yes. So everyone, don't fuck up her name anymore.
Adele.
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 Adele. We're probably even saying it more incorrectly.
Probably.
But either way, whatever.
Ooh, Delali.
Oodale. Oh, Dale. Oodale.
We're done.
Oodale.
Ooh, Delali.
So, next article, straight from Derek in my homeland, Netflix is creating a show called Blockbuster. It's the
Which
latest.
is, by the way, the irony is not lost on me that Netflix, who single-handedly put Blockbuster out of business, is now having a television show.
The shade of it all.
Like,
If this isn't capitalism, I don't know what is, right? Am I right?
It's a big shit.
A big pile
It's a
of
big
doo-doo.
pile of shit on their
But they're
former
paying
competition.
homage to our homeland. So, the latest TV series is borrowing Michigan as its setting. In real life, the last Blockbuster video store, the only one to survive in the age of streaming, is in Bend, Oregon. But the sitcom land,
Adele?
Adele, that retro technology honor goes to Michigan. Blockbuster, which arrives Thursday on Netflix, so tomorrow, is a new half-hour comedy starring Randall Park, who's hilarious, as stressed to the max Timmy, who finds out the Blockbuster franchise he runs is about to become the last one anywhere. Dun dun dun. This leaves Timmy desperate to figure out how to keep the store financially afloat without the corporation to help cover expenses. The first 2 episodes are sprinkled with a handful of references that make it clear the action takes place somewhere in Michigan, about 30 miles from Detroit. Could be our hometown.
Your hometown,
Yeah.
not mine.
From the sound of it. Oh, that's it. From the sound of it.
There we go.
Punctuation.
When is this supposed to come out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll love you tomorrow.
Fucking Blockbuster.
I miss
Freaking
I miss going
Blockbuster.
into a Blockbuster.
Listen, man, they missed the punch.
I never
They
got
thought
to
that
go
they
into
could-
the R-rated section.
they fucking
You know what was the worst though?
just put their nose up to Netflix.
And the kids won't even be knowing I'm talking to you. That when you would go to the wall and there was a new movie out and they had the cover, but then sometimes you couldn't necessarily tell if there was the tape behind, and then they were all gone. It was the worst
Devastating.
day
Or-
ever. And then you'd go up and ask and they're like, no, it's been sold out for hours now.
Or somebody put a box behind.
Yes, there was the double box, the double cover behind, so you
Yeah.
thought it was back there and it wasn't. This makes no sense to people who have no idea. They're like, what are they talking
Dude,
about?
I
A
remember going to
box?
Blockbuster when it was all VHS. There
That's
was
what I
no
mean.
there was no
That's-
DVDs.
Do you remember when Blockbuster was all 8 tracks?
No.
Neither do you.
I don't either.
Okay, I was going to say.
It never happened.
It was not a thing.
There might
And
have
then do
been
you
a-
remember how they had the little box area for the guy to just sit there and rewind the tapes?
I don't remember that.
By the checkout, they had like a rewind
I
little
remember
area for the people who fucked up.
Looking forward to dropping the tapes in the
box.
Dropbox.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Dropbox was cool.
And
you would-
hearing it go,
Yeah, and you had to do it one at a time. Sometimes we'd rent like 6 movies and we'd be
Yep.
like, one.
I remember when Elly and I were kids, we used to our mom, because we never had state of the art anything, right? So we would eventually get a treat and our mom would rent us like a Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis or something like that, and it came in this big gray suitcase.
yes.
You had to have the little key to open it up, and it was the whole entertainment system, and you got your games, and you rented it for a weekend. You could fuck off and play it, but then you had to close it all back up and bring the game system back to Blockbuster. How dope.
But
How many,
you had to
remember
rent
when
the
we had to,
games
when we did like
also.
Super Nintendo and all that shit? You might have been too
I
young.
don't remember
You had
that.
to rent the system and the game.
Yeah,
not
dude.
just-
Yeah, you had to rent the games
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
There
We-
was none of this. What is the new one? The Nintendo
Switch.
Xbox or the
where you
Switch?
can just rent them offline.
Oh yeah, no, there was none of that.
No.
Sorry, online,
Yeah.
not offline.
Our plaza was dope. It was right by my house. We didn't necessarily, well, we had Blockbuster, but the closer one was, there was Mammoth Video. I don't know if anyone knows about that, and I used to buy all the videos because they would sell the pre-owned videos, like DVDs or VHSs for like $8 or whatever. But we had Mammoth, and then next door to it in the plaza was Little Caesars. So it was like treat night. You'd get the videos and you'd go
And
get
the
pizza, and it was like a lit Friday night at the Hearn Casa.
We had Hollywood Video, and then Blockbuster
Hollywood
was
Video,
across
yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
Subway, and we had a pizza place right
Yep.
next,
Yeah. Oh, the good old days.
right in the Winn-Dixie Plaza where you guys are living
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Oh.
I remember I used to go to the Blockbuster
What a
there.
transformation.
It's now a fucking Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Ah, weird times.
Anyway.
Well, and if that doesn't make
Anywho.
you feel old enough, our next article will surely put you over the hill.
Who's Shirley?
Shirley Temple will
Oh.
put you right over the hill. The next article. Y'all remember Ralphie from A Christmas Story? Well, he is old as fuck, and he is coming back.
Not Nick Cannon. Sorry, guys.
Oh, wow. So Ralphie
Oh my god.
tries to orchestrate another A Christmas Story. The teaser for HBO Max's sequel to A Christmas Story, titled A Christmas Story Christmas, what a clever title, was nothing but a series of shots of stuff from the original with audio clips and famous quotes.
I don't
ending-
know I'm sorry. I don't know where Brad got this picture from, but it looks like he shot his eye out.
He's a little. He has a glass eye for sure. I don't know what's happening.
The crazy thing is he looks exactly the same, just older.
Okay, but in the actual trailer, he's very old.
Like his little
old.
ears are exactly the same.
Yeah, his little ears are.
Yeah, it's.
You'll shoot your eye out,
It's very
kid.
old. So it says with audio clips of famous quotes ending on a shot of adult Ralphie Parker, still played by Peter Billingsley, putting on his glasses. Weirdly, this full trailer, despite being a minute longer and featuring actual stuff from the new movie, is effectively the same. It's a series of stuff you'll recognize from A Christmas Story. Thank God, that's great. But now adult Ralphie is literally just telling his kids not to let the department store Santa kick them in the face. Set 30 years after the original movie, the
PTSD.
sequel takes place shortly after the death of Ralphie's father. Do I say that weird? Ralphie? Okay, anyway.
Ralphie.
Ew, I don't know. What a terrible name. Ralphie. Father, when he and his own family return to his hometown to spend Christmas with his mother. And this will be released November 17th, 2022 on HBO Max.
Do they still have the leg lamp?
That's all that really matters. I want a pair of earrings of that.
The leg lamp?
Yeah.
I got you.
Got it.
Good. I'm putting that in
Yeah, put that in the
putting that
Christmas
in the
bank.
Christmas bank.
But yeah,
Nice.
so 30 years later.
Wow.
Unreal.
Wow. And he's very old.
30 years. That's it. This movie came out in 92.
I
The
feel like it was
original.
older than that.
It's got to be older than 92.
That doesn't make sense. That seems, yeah.
How
that
were the
seems young.
90s 30 years ago?
Right?
I
Isn't
know.
that the 70s?
Terrible.
Shut up, Jordan.
Hold on, let's see.
You just turned 30.
Are you looking it up?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think they lied. This says
40.
This says 1983.
So
Oh.
it's almost
Well,
40
maybe
years
just
old.
the film takes place 30 years later, so it's really maybe like 10 years ago. It's very trippy. I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds awful.
It sounds like we don't need to watch it because we'll cry.
That film was not based in 92 either.
No, I mean
It was like
be
based in 72.
It'd be like 2012.
Okay.
I don't know.
What?
You have to watch it to find out.
Okay.
Anyway,
look at
and that concludes the train wreck that was the hour-long Jordy Files.
Yay!
Thank you, Elly, Garrett, Bradford, going on that journey down that traumatic, jagged little road.
Holy
That's a completely
shit.
different record.
All right. Okay. I think everybody needs
Wow.
a little pee break
We have
after that.
derailed.
And we're going to come back with Elly's Bad Bitch Bible Study, our Shameless Plugs, and then we're going to let you go for the next few weeks.
No.
We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in.
I hadn't slept for days. These nights are cold and gray, and I'm not missing you. I've been with you so long, and still I carry on, and I'm not missing you. 'Cause I'm not crazy, baby, I'm not stoned. I'm sure not lazy, and I'm not old. The way you made me creep fell upon my name, and when I wake, I'm still depraved. I'm still depraved. No matter how hard I try, I'm still depraved. Well, this thing called love, it's an addictive drug, and I'm not missing you. With all the things I see, it affects the air I breathe, and I'm not missing you. 'Cause I'm not crazy, baby, I'm not stoned, sure not lazy, and I'm not old. Well, you made me creep, fell upon my knees, and when I wake, I'm still depraved. I'm still depraved. No matter how hard I try, always find a way, and I'm not missing you. You took this broken man, and now I understand, and I'm not missing you. 'Cause I'm not crazy, baby, I'm not starving. You're not lazy, and I'm not old. You made me crazy, that's upon my day. When I wake, I'm still depraved. I'm still depraved. No matter how hard I try, I'm still depraved. I'm still depraved. No matter how hard I try, I'm still depraved.
Yeah, LuBeck. Depraved. Filmed this season. Filmed this very season. The great land of JNC land. Yeah. Damn you, Derek, for making those extra shots. Those were hardcore, man. I'm in Twisted Land now. Well, you guys.
Elly hasn't even touched her.
I have not.
No, it's too warm.
I have plans
She's got
after
ice.
this.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work.
You gotta go to work at the
Work
gym,
out.
Yeah.
at the gymnasium. Listen, you guys, it's time for some parting words of wisdom from the bad bitch herself. This is Elly's Bad Bitch Bible Study. I'll figure it out. Give me just-
Well, thank you, Brad.
Well, I don't even know where it is. No,
It's fine.
no.
I'll
maybe-
just be in the corner
Maybe not
here.
this. Maybe. Oh, that's me. Hello.
That's you.
Oh, that's
That's
Jordy.
Jordan.
Oh, hi. Welcome back.
Okay.
There we go.
Maybe
There we go.
that'll be
I'll get in
okay.
the center. Anyways, welcome to Bible study.
That just means you got 2 cameras, Elly.
Oh,
You deserve
I
them.
do. There's so many up here. Yes, welcome to Bible study. I'm Elly Brock. I'm here with Brad, Jordan, Derek, all the peoples. Anyways,
And the spirits of Christmas past.
yes. So I wanted to talk about like something that's brought us all here on Wednesday nights, which was you finding the day that would work for you to open up and for you to commit to that specific day, which was Wednesday, which kind of worked out, I think, for everyone here. I've been lucky enough at my jobs to, for them to understand that I have obligations on Wednesday night and to always be able to come here. Besides a few days where I would have to miss. But ultimately, like, we all made that commitment to be here, and we've done it for
Years
over 2 years now.
over it. Over
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, that we've been able to come and like sit here and actually do this. And it's been a great time. And so if there's something that you want to do, you just have to commit to it. You have to make time for it. You have to really set that time aside and push through however tired you are or whatever is going on. And you have to make that commitment to yourself and to what it is you're trying to do, that goal. You have to commit to it fully and show up. And whatever you choose to do, if you really put that time and effort in and push yourself to do that every time that you've set aside to do that, whether it's once a week, once a day, so on, that's when, awesome things start to happen. I'm kind of going through that right now in my life. I'm getting older. I can't live like I'm 20 anymore. Like, I can't, just eat like shit and not work out and just, sleep all these weird hours and all this other shit. I've quit vaping recently. I quit smoking a couple years ago. I was smoking cigarettes for a long time. And then I switched to vaping, which was a little bit better. But recently I have non-nicotine vapes that I don't bring to work. I brought them on our trip down to Key West because I knew, and it's a newer thing. It's been about 3 weeks. But it's just something that I chose to commit to. And it can be in baby steps. I'm trying to go to the gym more often. I'm going after the podcast. Just little things if it's
brilliant.
If it's something you're wanting to do, you have to want to do it. And then you have to commit to it. No matter what's going on, however tired you are, you just got to do it. And I'm glad that we've all committed to doing this podcast on Wednesday nights because it's a great time and it's, one day a week that we all can come together.
I feel like it's therapy in a lot of ways.
It is.
Yeah, I feel like I work through a lot of stuff on this show.
I'm sorry.
Did you just laugh real hard?
I did.
So loud that it was across the room and made it to the microphone?
Bless me.
God.
It was a sneeze.
It was a sneeze. But yeah, and commitment's hard. It is not easy to really be okay, this is what I'm going to do every day. For some people, I guess it is. Some people can get up every day at this time and do this and have that set routine.
You mean every morning at 6:30 a.m. to do a 8 a.m.
Yeah.
morning show?
I tell you right now,
jams
that
and
is
coffee?
some shit I could never do. That would take every ounce of energy in my soul to be able to do that every day. I get up and I go to work, which I guess is kind of the same thing, but I need that to survive. The thing to get up and do just because it's something you want to do. So hard for me.
Next
it's so hard.
Level.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to commit to a routine or commit to doing something at the same time every day, or even at the same time every week. It's really hard. So thank you, one, for pushing me to be here every Wednesday night. Because there's some nights I'm I don't ever want to do it, and I'm suck it up. I'm no, I committed to this. I'm in it. I gotta do it. But yeah, commitment's hard, but it's worth it in the end when you finally get to that point and you're you know what? I've done this for 16 weeks straight, and I've had a great time doing it.
You know what's really funny is
and I want to pickle back off of it.
She's gonna pickle back. But I'm gonna pickle back first.
He's I got the controls.
Listen, I do. It literally just came up this morning. Jordan, because Jordan and I have our routine in the morning. I get up at 6:30. My coffee is automatically brewing. I come out. I open all the windows. I come in here. I get ready for my morning show at 8 a.m. on weekdays. During this time, Jordan is, getting herself up and getting ready. We're usually around 7:40.
7:30, bitch.
No, not you. For me, around 7:40-ish, I will have finished prepping my show for the morning. And so I'll go and do a risky business slide right into the bedroom and see where old Jordan's at.
Bed.
And it's the same every single weekday morning, with the exception, unless I can't find a single news story, and then I'm just here all morning scouring. But I'll go in, and this morning she was like, "How do you get up so early every morning? How do you do it?" And I was like, "Well, I've just been doing it for so long now, months. I've been getting up at 6:30 in the morning, and coming out, and just that's how I start my day now." And so routine, to pickle back off of what you're saying, routine becomes natural the more you do it. So if you push yourself past the point of giving up, it will become normal. And that's a great thing. Same with doing these Wednesday shows. I canceled gigs and pass up gigs regularly to be able to do this show every Wednesday. But it's worth it
Yeah.
because now this is what I do on Wednesdays. So it's however, getting up early every morning is rough sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially after mind eraser after mind eraser here on the show. But
once you're up, you're up.
once
It's really
you're
not. It's not too bad once you. It's like just the getting up.
Right.
Yeah. Well, then it's.
And what
Like,
were you
okay.
going to say, Jordan?
Oh,
What was your
and then
pickleback?
my pickleback was even like what you mentioned, because everyone has that for everything all the time. You're like, and especially leading up to something, you're like, oh yeah, and 3 days from now, that sounds fine. That sounds great. Pencil me in for that. Let's do that. Let's do this, whatever. And then it comes and you're like,
Like, I'd rather pull out
I
my
would
own
rather
teeth.
just die than do that. No, I don't think that's what I want to do. But then when you push yourself, I think it's a psychological thing, and you do it, it's that much more rewarding, and you're thankful you did it, kind of. Like when you're like certain nights, you're
Yeah.
like, I really just don't want to do this tonight. And then you do it and you're like, that was actually really fun. I had
Right.
a really great time. So it's funny when you, I don't know, when you don't want to do something and then you do it.
Yeah.
Like going to the gym, Ian. Like you're like, oh, I really
the
just
thing
don't want
is-
to. And then you
is
do it, you're
like-
like,
when I am trying to go to the gym, like, I dread every moment of getting dressed, getting in the car, driving there, going inside, finding my machine. But then once I'm like actually working out, I'm like, I fucking love this. I don't ever want to stop.
yeah. You're like, let me go further.
But by
Let
the
me do
time like
more.
I'm done, I'm like, I forget it all, and I'm like, okay, now I don't ever want to go back again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's, and they say it's like 21 days to create a routine. If you can do the same thing for 21 days, eventually it becomes like your lifestyle. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is I'm trying to just like create
Same.
a better lifestyle to where I'm taking care of my body, taking care of my mind, and like doing more with the people around me, because I'm a recluse all the time. So like this entire vacation where I was out and about and seeing everybody every single day took so much of an emotional toll on me. Like I was like, come Tuesday, I was like, I'm gonna die. And I literally didn't do anything. I laid on the couch, I ordered food in twice, and I didn't do anything. Me and the cats just fucking chilled. And even then, I was like, I had so much anxiety. I was like, I should be doing something. And I'm like, wait a second. I did something for the past 5 days. Like, and I
Right.
saw everyone I needed to see. Like, it was a great time. But yeah, you just got to commit to certain things. Like, if that's the lifestyle you want, if that's what you are choosing to do, if that's what you're aspiring to do, like, if you keep thinking about it and you're like, I really wish I could like be in better shape, or I wish I could quit smoking, or I wish I could, sit down and write a book, or whatever is going on. You just have to commit to it and make that time and really put that effort in.
Yep. And if you want it enough, mind over matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got
It
to,
sounds silly.
you have to
but-
choose
yeah.
every day to do that thing.
yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's the old adage too. Like, you choose every day to like wake up and live your life. So
Yeah.
choose wisely and choose to be the best version of you every day. Choose to try to be the best part of you.
And
every
you know
day.
what? If you wake up one day and you just can't do it, that's okay too.
Yeah.
You can start again tomorrow. Doesn't have to be a Monday. Like, how everyone waits to like, oh, I'll start this on Monday. No, start that
new
shit on
year.
a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Like, it doesn't matter. Start it the exact next day, and just keep going, keep trying.
Love it. Love it. Excellent. Boom the ball. All right, you guys. Oh, hey, Derek.
Hi, Derek. How you doing over there, sunshine?
Fantastic.
Oh, all right. We're right on time. It's time for our shameless plugs. All right, so we're going to go around and we'll talk about all the things that you need to be looking out for, digging into, and paying attention forth. Who wants to go first? Shameless plugs.
You do, Brad.
And nobody else?
Can I do an anti-plug?
Oh.
Um,
What does that mean?
Can I
Is that like a- is that like
shame
a-
a business?
no.
Is it in Island Murata?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
actually.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Jesus.
Is it a sponsor?
We're just throwing something random out,
No,
obviously.
no.
All right, Elly, shame away.
No. So
Shameful plug.
I've been trying to find a place that can do my nails. And I was really excited about this one place to go. And I had made an appointment to get my nails done for Fantasy Fest. And I was so disappointed. I left a 1-star review on Google and a whole paragraph.
Oh.
It was my first appointment. I went in and they just talk shit about me the entire time.
Like
what
in
I was
English?
asking to no, not in English. Well, I mean, yeah, but the one lady literally said, she was like, whoever thought of this design should be killed.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, wow, thank you. And the design,
so can you do it or?
well, no one
No.
ever told me no, we can't do that design. So I got nails that were not the design that I wanted, and they bitched about it the entire time that I got my nails done. I spent over $100 for my nails, and they're bumpy. I have on my pedicure, I have polish peeling off. It was awful. And they're 5 stars on Google, and I was like, that's wild. So
You spent over $100 on a design you didn't even want?
yeah, basically. By the time she had already done it, I was just I had already been 2 people were complaining constantly about it. They complained that I wanted the 5 different colors, which the guy complaining about it didn't even do the designs on my nails. By the way, this is Beyond Nails and Spa. Don't go there.
What's the name of the company?
That's the name of it, is Beyond Nails and Spa.
I just wanted to hear it again.
Yeah, they were super rude, nice. It was a fake kind of nice, but then just to complain about what I was asking for, which wasn't a lot. So anyways, I'm going to go and try to get my nails done by some of the girls up in Fort Pierce, because they're nail salons. The pictures on there look amazing. So maybe I'll have a good shameless plug for them up there.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was my anti-plug. Don't go there. They're rude.
Go beyond nails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Remind me of
sorry.
something. Remind me of something on the nail topic when we're offline.
Oh, Jordan doesn't want to talk about
there.
Well, with all of us, it's for you too, Derek.
Derek,
Oh,
any
yeah, I need
any shameless plugs?
Yeah, I came across a website for a fantastic podcast that's going on. It's the JNC podcast.
I was going to say nail salon.
Yes, come do your nails with me. I'll cut
Beyond.
your shit. No, go see the jncpodcast.com. Make sure you like and subscribe to this show. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in every week and listening to us. Brad puts a lot into this. Jordan puts a lot into this. I could probably put a lot more into it.
Get the fuck out of here. You
But-
put your whole box into it, Derek.
This is true. My box has been exposed. But we love you guys. Thanks for coming every week.
Yeah.
Shamelessly plugging my own show.
Love it. What about you, Jordy? Any shameless plugs tonight?
That's really it. The same thing. Thanks to all of our fans out there, our stick-ams.
Our only fans.
Yeah, our only fans. We love you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Don't Google me.
I have a few shameless plugs tonight. Thank you all so much, literally, for giving us life this season. I hope that you continue to hang with us and hang with me weekday mornings for the Jams and Coffee Morning Show. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media, and you can find links to all of that on our website, as Derek mentioned, on jncpodcast.com. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum, Hop Life Brewing, Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, Paul from the Drums and Rums podcast, and our supporters on Patreon. which I don't give enough credit to. I love you guys. Support those who support us and support locals when you can. Check out the Drums and Rums podcast. Drops on Tuesdays, and Paul's weekly live stream is the biggest happy hour in a half hour, and that airs Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can tune into JNC Radio on jncpodcast.com or in the free Live 365 radio app. From your favorite app store, just search JNC Radio and tune in. There's nothing to sign up for, and add us to your favorites. It'll be a good time. Check out my one-man band show. Those dates are on my website at bradbrock.com. I'll be at Manatee Island tomorrow evening at 5:30 p.m. And keep in touch with us for invitations to online pop-up events we'll be hosting over the break. You can sign up for our mailing list, of course, again, at jncpodcast.com. And that's been my Shameless Plugs. Yes. Thank you all again so much for a wonderful season. We look forward to bringing you a bigger and better season 5. Give it a whoop. Give it a whoop. Give it a whop.
Wop, wop.
Give it away. Give it away.
Give it up once again for the Destruction Crew, Jordy, Elly, and Garrett. You guys deserve it. Thank you so much.
For the man, the myth, the legend, Brad. Beep,
Brad.
beep. Be squared. Be squared.
Beast guy. I'll take it. All right, you guys. We'll catch you in a few weeks. Until then, take care of yourselves and be kind to one another. Broadcasting live from the legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.
Oh, I'm a man.